Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name's The Flying Chicken. Today I'm going to be talking about getting a Moab in free-for-alls. If you're a newbie, then you may not have ever seen or heard about a Moab. A Moab stands for Mother of All Bombs, and it will kill everyone on the map excluding yourself and your team. That's assuming you're playing a team game, but we're talking about free-for-alls here. To get a Moab, you require a 25 non-juggernaut gun kill streak. I emphasise gun because the kills from things such as predators, payloads, etc. do not count. And in free-for-all, you have to remember that there are only 30 kills available. Having air support is actually more of a hindrance than anything else, as it may make 25 gun kills impossible. Getting a Moab is no easy feat, not by a long way, but there are certain things you can do to increase your chances. I'm not going to lie to you and tell you it's all about skill, although skill does help a lot. There are factors that you cannot control, the main one being your connection. If you have a lousy connection compared to others in the lobby, then there's a good chance that a Moab isn't on the cards. If this is the case, then leave the lobby and find a better one. So let's just assume that you have a good connection. You need to set up your class first of all. As I mentioned earlier, kill streaks are more of a hindrance than a help, so I recommend going the specialist route. Running specialist also reduces the Moab to a 24 kill streak because of Hardline Pro. You should select Sleight of Hand Pro for your blue tier 1 peg, Quick Draw Pro for your red tier 2 peg, and finally Sit Rep Pro for your yellow tier 3 peg. Your specialist strike package should be, in this order, Dead Silence Pro, Scavenger Pro and Marksman Pro. You can swap Scavenger and Marksman if you wish, but I like the comfort of knowing I'm not going to run out of ammo if I have to waste more bullets than necessary on any kill. Your perks are all about speed. You're going to find yourself in some pretty heated battles at time, and being able to reload fast and aim fast are going to be vital. Sit Rep Pro increases the volume of your enemy's footsteps, so it's important that you level this up if you've not already done so. Being able to hear your enemy sneaking up on you gives you the opportunity to prepare for them so you're not taken by surprise. Dead Silence Pro makes you silent, which allows you to sneak up on your opponent and catch them by surprise. You are not going to last on the clips that you start with, nor are you going to have any success if you think that you're going to pick up dropped weapons, so Scavenger Pro is a must-have. Marksman Pro allows you to see the enemy at a much greater distance, potentially before they see you, and potentially before you would have otherwise seen them. This gives you the ability to quickly check all lines of sight by briefly aiming down the sights and seeing if a red name pops up. For your weapon, I suggest an all-round weapon such as an automatic assault rifle. This will give you close quarters spray potential and a longer range accuracy. Silence your weapon as a priority, and a proficiency of your choosing. I recommend the focus proficiency, as it's important to remain on target while in a gunfight. A lot of gunfights are lost from people being thrown off target due to being hit. Don't let this be you. This will leave you without your beloved red dot or holographic sight, and have to make do with the crusty old iron sights. Suck it up, iron sights are just fine. What you sacrifice for red dot is not worth it. Your secondary and your equipment are personal preference, however I use Semtex and a motion scanner. Using a motion detector is having a second set of eyes and allows you to cover a much greater distance without worry of being flanked. You're going to have to most probably change your playstyle in order to get a Moab. There are a couple of playstyles which do not work. Rushing around, this won't work. You will get shot without a doubt in my mind, you will leave yourself exposed knowingly or not, and you will ruin your streak. The second is camping. This is a big no-no. My definition of camping is as follows: someone who sits in one spot with their gun pointing at a reasonably well-travelled path, waiting for people to walk into their sights. This does not work because A, you won't be able to kill at a fast enough pace to win the game, and B, it really annoys people who will make it their mission to take you out. What you need to do is lock down an area, not the whole map, just a section of the map. The section needs to be big enough for you to develop a patrol route that covers several spawn locations. The longer the route, the higher the risk, but bigger the gain. It's about finding a happy medium. Some map routes will be longer than others, just find an area you're comfortable with. This is where you need to understand the game mechanics a little. In free-for-all, close spawns are enabled. What this means is that if you're travelling a route and you kill someone, there is a high chance they will spawn close to you and behind you. This is a bad thing, as they are mad at you for killing them, close by and know where you are. The chances are they will come looking for revenge. It is of the utmost importance that you leave your current location, change your direction, and keep your wits about you. You have Sitrep Pro, and by this time hopefully dead silence. You should hear them coming and they shouldn't know where you are. This is perfect for ambushing people looking for revenge. After you have killed a few people a few times, they will make it their mission to kill you. You should be okay as long as you keep your cool and followed my advice. This is why it's important that you have a silenced weapon. People are drawn to gunfire, and you already have several people coming in your direction. You don't want to become overwhelmed because of unnecessary noise. There are a couple of rules to stick to. 1. Never chase. You must fight all temptation to chase an enemy, especially if it takes you out of your lockdown area. It will break your rhythm and people will start spawning behind you. This is not a good thing. 2. Never engage in a gunfight that you cannot win immediately. If you find yourself in an old western standoff, then forget about him. He knows that you are there and so has a better chance of killing you. Not only that, but the longer you are focusing on one player, the more time other players have to find you. If you can retreat, then do so. He who hides and runs away lives to fight another day. The closer you get to a Moab, the more nervous you will become. The more nervous you become, the harder it is to keep pushing at that pace. You will find yourself wanting to camp. You don't want to risk losing your amazing kill streak over something silly. Take a breath and keep pushing. Reduce your patrol area if you need to, but you mustn't camp. As I mentioned earlier, camping will get you killed quicker. You have to remember that you got to this point by skill, strategy and good judgment. You didn't get here by camping, so don't start it now. If you get your Moab, then well done. If not, don't worry about it. I've had countless games where I've been close and had it snatched away. It's not the end of the world. I hope you found this interesting and informative, and if so, please click like. I don't do a great many videos, but I always try and produce content that is designed to improve the average gamer, so if you would like more educational videos, click subscribe. Please visit the link in the description, www.speedshots.co.uk, where you can find details of how you can get your hands on a crosshairs like the one you've been wondering about on my screen. Speed shots help you aim, and I wouldn't be without mine. Have a good day, and I'll catch you later.